Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, when did I start looking like my mother? And I don't mean her beautiful face. I mean her closet. We've all been told that after 60, we should hide our bodies under layers of fabric and safe, quiet prints. But here's the secret the fashion industry won't tell you. Those safe blouses are actually the #1 thing adding decades to your look. Today, I'm showing you the 7 blouse blunders that are aging you instantly, and the simple, elegant swaps that will make you feel visible, vibrant, and incredibly chic. We aren't hiding anymore, we're highlighting. So let's get started. Mistake 1. The invisibility cloak. We bought it because we wanted to cover our hips, hide our tummies, and just feel safe. But look at what's happening. I've lost my waist. I've shortened my legs, and frankly, I look like I'm hiding from the world. When we wear a tent, people assume we're the size of the tent. Excess fabric creates horizontal volume. Instead of looking slim, the eye stops at the widest point of the fabric. Shapeless garments often have dropped shoulder seams, which mimics the look of rounded shoulders or poor posture. Instant aging. Look for tops with side vents. They give your hips room to move without needing all that extra fabric in the front. Check your mirror. The seam should sit right on the edge of your shoulder bone. This lifts your entire frame. Take just the center inch of your blouse, tuck it into your waistband, and let the sides drape. Suddenly, we can see where your legs start. You look taller, leaner, and, most importantly, intentional. If you're worried about your backside, look for a high-low hem. It's the mullet of fashion, business in the front, coverage in the back, and 100% chic. Mistake 2. The loud and lost print. We've all seen this blouse. It's usually labeled classic, but on many of us, it's actually camouflage. These tiny, busy prints can act like visual static. Instead of people looking at your eyes or your smile, they're getting lost in a sea of small flowers. It washes out our complexion and, quite frankly, can look a bit dated. Small, muddy prints often lack enough contrast. As we age, our skin and hair can become more tonal. Wearing a low-contrast, busy print makes the face look tired or flat. These prints often hide the construction of the garment. If you can't see the seams because the print is too busy, the blouse loses its shape, and so do you. Look for prints where you can actually see the background color. This gives the eye a place to rest and makes the outfit look expensive. Choose prints with at least one power color that makes your eyes pop, like a crisp white background or a deep jewel tone. If you have a print you love but feel lost in it, add a solid colored blazer, a long cardigan, or even a bold, solid scarf. This creates vertical lines that break up the print and frame your face, bringing the focus back to you. If you're print shy, try a textured solid instead. A white blouse with Swiss dots or tonal embroidery gives you the interest of a print with the clean, rejuvenating power of a solid color. It's the ultimate quiet luxury hack. Mistake 3. The neckline trap. Many of us start reaching for high necks because we want to cover our wisdom lines, the ones on our neck that tell our life stories. But here's the irony. By trapping the neck, we actually highlight the softening of the jawline and make our shoulders look more rounded. We aren't hiding. We're just cutting our heads off. A high, tight neckline creates a horizontal line right under the chin. This makes the neck appear shorter and the face appear wider. Just like a painting, your face needs a frame. A limp or non-existent collar doesn't provide enough structure to support your features. Look for collars with a bit of spine. If the fabric is too floppy, it won't give you that crisp, youthful lift. The sweet spot, A V-neck or scoop neck that hits just an inch or two below your collarbone is the Goldilocks zone. Not too low, but just enough to elongate the neck. If you're wearing a button-down, pop the collar slightly at the back and unbutton the top two buttons. Then add a medium-length pendant necklace. This creates a powerful V shape that draws the observer's eye up to your face and down your torso, creating a slimming, lengthening effect. If you really do want to cover your neck, don't use a tight turtleneck. Try a cowled neckline in a soft, draping fabric. It provides coverage but adds volume and movement, which looks sophisticated rather than restrictive. It's like a soft focus lens for your outfit. Mistake 4. Clingy jersey betrayal. Ah, the jersey knit. We love it because it feels like pajamas, but it treats us like a frenemy. It clings to every bra line, every tuck, and every curve we'd rather keep private. It's a betrayal because instead of skimming over us, it highlights exactly what we're trying to smooth out. It looks limp, and let's be honest, it can make even the most expensive outfit look a little bit cheap. Jersey lacks tension. As we age, our skin becomes softer. Wearing a fabric that is also soft and droopy doesn't provide the contrast we need to look sharp and polished. Because it's so thin, light hits the fabric and creates shadows in every lump and bump, creating a textured look that adds visual age. You want fabric that stands off the body. If you pull the fabric away from your stomach and it snaps right back like a rubber band, that's the betrayal. You want it to drape like a curtain. Switching from a knit, like a t-shirt, to a woven fabric, like a blouse, instantly elevates your look by 100%. When you're shopping, hold the blouse up to the light. If you can see the outline of your hand through it, it's going to show your bra. Look for crêpe de chine or double gauze. These fabrics have a pebbly texture that hides everything underneath, while feeling just as cool and breezy as jersey. If you can't give up your knits, look for mercerized cotton. It has a slight sheen and a tighter weave that stays crisp all day long. It's the grown-up version of your favorite tee. All the comfort, none of the cling. Mistake 5. The time capsule sleeve. Have you ever felt like a blouse made you look shorter or wider than you actually are? Check your sleeves. I call these time capsule sleeves because they often mimic old-fashioned silhouettes that just don't do us any favors. When a sleeve ends exactly where your hips are widest, it creates one giant horizontal line across your body. It's like drawing a measure here sign right on our midsection. The eye is naturally drawn to where a garment ends. If your sleeve ends at your hip and your hem ends at your hip, you've created a visual block that makes you look rectangular and stumpy. Short cap sleeves that angle upward can make the shoulder look pinched and emphasize any softening of the upper arm. The goal is to show off your wrist and the lower part of your forearm. This is almost always the slimmest part of a woman's arm, regardless of her size. Look for sleeves that narrow slightly toward the wrist rather than staying wide and boxy all the way down. Don't just push your sleeves up. Roll them. Unbutton the cuff. Flip it back halfway to your elbow. Then fold the bottom up once more over the cuff. This looks intentional and styled. Now add a classic watch or a stack of gold bangles. By showing your wrist, you create light and space in your silhouette, making you look leaner and more energetic. If you love a short sleeve, look for a dolman or kimono style. These don't have a shoulder seam, so they drape softly over the arm instead of cutting into it. It's a softer, much more modern way to stay cool while looking incredibly high-end. Mistake 6. The washout neutrals. We are told that neutrals are the hallmark of an elegant wardrobe, and they are, But there is a fine line between safari chic and medical scrubs. When we wear muddy, muted neutrals, like tans, olive drabs, or pale mauves, right against our face, they can actually drain the color from our skin. Instead of looking timeless, we end up looking a bit dusty. As we age, our natural contrast, the difference between our hair, skin, and eyes, often softens. If you wear a low contrast color like beige, you disappear into the fabric. Muddy colors absorb light rather than reflecting it. We want colors that act like a reflector dish for our face to brighten our complexion. Look for clear colors. Instead of a dusty rose, try a vibrant berry. Instead of khaki, try a deep chocolate brown. Is your white blouse optical white, cool, or cream warm? Hold it up to your teeth. If the blouse makes your teeth look yellow, it's the wrong white for you. If you have a beige blouse you absolutely love, don't toss it. Just create a buffer. Wear a camisole in a bright white underneath so the white hits your neck first, or throw on a pair of bold, colorful earrings. We want the color closest to your face to be the one that gives you life. Think of your blouse like a spotlight. If you're feeling tired, reach for navy blue. It is the most universally flattering neutral for women over 60. It has all the slimming power of black but with a softness that makes your skin look creamy and hydrated. It's a literal nap in a bottle for your wardrobe. Mistake 7. The lingerie lapse. We've spent the last 20 minutes talking about what goes on your body, but we have to talk about what's happening underneath. You can buy the most exquisite silk blouse in the world, but if your foundations are sagging, your style is sagging. I call this the lingerie lapse. Many of us are still wearing the same bra size we wore 10 years ago, but bodies change, gravity happens, and a tired bra makes for a frumpy blouse. When the bust sits too low, it shortens the space between your chest and your waist. This makes the midsection look thicker and the overall silhouette look heavy. A poorly fitted bra creates bulges at the back and underarms that show through even the best fabrics, breaking the smooth, elegant line we're looking for. The midpoint rule. Your bust should sit halfway between your shoulder and your elbow. If it's lower than that, you aren't wearing a blouse, you're wearing a tent. The t-shirt bra. Look for smooth, molded cups. Lace is lovely for a special night, but under a daily blouse, lace creates texture that looks like lumps. We want a smooth, clean canvas. Here is the biggest secret in fashion. If you're wearing a white or light-colored blouse, do not wear a white bra. White reflects light and will scream, "I'm a bra," through your shirt. Instead, wear a bra that matches your skin tone as closely as possible. It disappears instantly, leaving nothing but the beauty of the blouse. Ladies, treat yourself to a professional bra fitting. Not at a big box store, but a boutique where they really know their stuff. It's the cheapest tummy tuck and breast lift you will ever get, and it makes every single blouse in your closet look like it was custom made for you. You see the difference, right? It's not about buying a whole new wardrobe or trying to look like we're 22 again. It's about making small, intentional choices that honor the woman you are today. You have spent decades taking care of everyone else. Now it's time to take up space and look as vibrant as you feel on the inside. Style isn't vanity, it's self-respect. When you put on a blouse that fits your frame, brightens your face, and supports your silhouette, you aren't just getting dressed. You're telling the world and yourself that you are still here, you are still relevant, and you are still beautiful. Tonight, I want you to go to your closet. Pick out one blouse that you know is an invisibility cloak or a washout neutral. Try the half tuck. Open that collar. Add a pop of color. I promise, once you see that spark in your own eyes, there's no going back. If you enjoyed these tips, hit that like button. It tells YouTube that stylish women over 60 deserve to be seen. And if you want to complete your look, you have to see my video on the 8 accessories elegant women over 50 never leave home without. It's the perfect companion to what we learned today. This is Chic After 60. Stay elegant, stay bold, and I'll see you in the next one.